Well, let me ask you a question first.
Okay.
How long did it used to take you to do payroll, and how much quicker is it today to do payroll?
In today's system, payroll can almost be done on a daily basis because as soon as the operator clocks out on his tablet, his time is transferred in to the system and it's there. So every afternoon, our payroll, um, she goes in, she takes a look at it, she verifies that they are clocking in at the time that they were told to show up, and she knows basically all the information that they put there. So she's almost doing payroll daily, which helps Bill because he likes to know, who is getting more hours, less hours, how do we need to adjust our operators so that we're fair with everyone and getting their time.
I like to know on the last day of the pay period
Yeah.
who has got low hours and who's got a lot of overtime, because I don't want somebody coming in that's got less than 40 hours and he's off, and somebody who's in overtime that, we could switch them guys around and they'd both get their 40 in, and it would save me the overtime for the guy that was under 40. So,
And this had used to be we were doing it manually, but now it can be done daily. In fact, Bill even has the option of opening it up on his screen and looking at it himself.
Live.
Live, exactly. And so that's a very big savings. Um, Normally, we would start working on our payroll on Tuesday. Our payroll then, it ends Tuesday night. We submit it on Wednesday. I'm looking for us to be able to have our payroll by Tuesday night when the last operator clocks out. We should pretty much have our payroll. So Wednesday morning, a quick review, a check of some time, approve it, lock it out, and it should be done. The time saving is essential. Not only that, the operator, if they have any questions about their time, they can call into the office or they can come into our office and we can show them instantly. You don't have to go looking in a file cabinet for papers that they've submitted and signed off as to what they did each day. You can now just open up in the system and show them exactly how many hours they worked, the times that they clocked in. That's the part I really like about the tablets, is the fact that each employee is responsible for their own time. It's not someone else writing it down for them. It's not somebody else looking at a paper that was written on and maybe can't read the writing. Each operator has their own tablet, and they all know that their time, their payroll, what their paycheck is going to be that week, is all based upon them submitting and clicking on the correct thing so that we get their hours correct. I do not see any problem that we have had with missing payments, payroll for employees. It's worked out really, really well with the tablet. So it's a blessing. I can't imagine seeing us go back. I just hope that the industry, whether you've got 10 pumps or you got 100 pumps, this definitely saves time. When we first went to the tablets, we had one of our employees that was doing a lot of this tracking, left us and moved out of state. And we did not hire someone to take her position because of the fact that the tablets took over so much of that work and tracking. And it's now, you used to have it come in on the piece of paper, and then you would have to sit down at the computer and you would have to input that. Well, you don't do that anymore. It all feeds up. It tracks our fuel. We put how much fuel we use. It tracks our mileage. So these are all the things that have helped save from someone else having to manually go and do these. It's tracked on a daily basis. To me, the industry has to look at the way that how can you tie everything that you do to have it input one time by the operator or by the office, and that you don't have to go back and do a second manual upload. And that's what really helps us in making sure that our business flows correctly.